Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression. I talk about schizophrenia, narcissism, all my unethical psychologists that I've had sex with over the years, and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. And all I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect in the comments. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Stick around, take a chance, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. That way you will be notified every time a new video of mine comes up. Share my videos on your social media with your friends and family. The links to all of these books that I have written, I've written 36 books. They're all available on Amazon, and the links are down below in the description. So you can purchase them there. And today we're going to talk about Neville Goddard's law of assumption. Now, I just did a video not long ago on the law of attraction. And I talked about if you put out positive vibes in the universe, then the universe will give you positive vibes back. Now, the law of assumption is very similar to the law of attraction. Let me explain it. The law of assumption is saying the universe will manifest to you anything that you assume is going to happen. So if you assume you're going to get that job, you'll get that job. If you assume that you're going to succeed in life, you will succeed in life. Was it Abe Lincoln who said, if you say you're a failure, you're a failure. If you say you're a success, you are a success. Now, I could be wrong because I didn't look that up. You know, I just wing these videos. I just try to do it spontaneously. So if it wasn't Abe Lincoln, you are what you say you are. So if I say I'm a loser, then I'm a loser, okay? Which I already said in another video. So I'm trying to start changing my ways and believing that I will someday be a success, that I will have millions of subscribers, that people will actually one day like me and want to watch my videos and care what I have to say. If I believe that, then the law of assumption is saying that will happen. If I believe that I'm a failure, I'm a loser, that no one likes me, no one's going to watch my videos, then so far that has happened. I am a failure. No one watches my videos or subscribes. So, except for a few people. Because I believe I'm a loser. I believe I'm a failure. So the law of assumption is working. You see? What I believe I am, I become. All right? So you have to be very careful what you believe, because what you believe, you will become. And I don't want to go on the rest of my life believing I'm a loser, okay? So, think about it this way. Every man-made thing started out as a thought in someone's head. The automobile, all right? Electricity. Steve Jobs, the Apple computer. Everything that you see, your cell phone, started out with a thought in a man's head. And many, many other people, I'm sure at that time, thought, you're crazy. Like, think back in the Stone Age or something. An automobile? Or what about airplanes, right? Before anyone flew an airplane, someone had to come up with that idea of, traveling through the air, so you can go all over the world in a matter of less than a day, or sometimes it's over a day, depending on where you are. But you can get to anywhere in the world within a day. Before, that was not possible. What about before the automobile, when people were, riding horses? How far are you going to get in a horse? So, and the people who came up with these ideas were, put down, thought as idiots, thought as crazy. Like, what? You're saying man is going to go up in the air and fly? You got to be out of your mind. You're insane. So, but the law of assumption says that's how, if you believe in that, if you assume that it will happen, then that it will indeed happen. You see, it's all in your beliefs. So if you believe that you're going to fail, then bam, you fail. If you believe you're going to succeed, then you will succeed. It's all in what you believe in. So your thoughts really, because think about it, your thoughts control your actions. If I thought every single day, I'm going to fail at my channel, or I'm going to fail at trying to get my story out to so many people. I reached one person, Daphne. I love you, Daphne. This girl is like fantastic. Daphne Reloaded. She believes in me. She writes me telling me like how much she believes in me. This girl is the only one, like I told you, she's my guardian angel. She's the only one that gets me going, gets the juices pumping. She said one day, people will be interested in my story. People will read my story. My story will become a movie about what happened with my psychologist. So you gotta believe it, because if you don't believe it, then what are you going to do? If I believe that nothing is going to happen for me, then I would just stop doing my videos and stop writing. I would say, what's the point? What's the point of me doing it when nothing is going to come of it? Nothing is going to happen, right? But I've got to believe it. I've got to change my thoughts, okay? Because if you change your thoughts, then you will change your actions and you will make it happen. Think about it. This works in every area in your life, Your dreams, what is a dream? Okay? A dream is a thought. It starts out as a thought. But if it's not followed up with action, then it just remains a dream, okay? You've got to follow up your dreams with action. You got to work hard. I work hard. You got to work really hard. You got to work hard to make things happen, and they will happen. That is a law of assumption. You tell yourself, yes, it's possible. It's going to happen. Just like those people who invented the automobile, electricity, the cell phone, the computer. All of those people had an idea, had a dream that something would happen, and they didn't listen to other people like the haters, right? The video I did about the haters, the trolls, okay, the stalkers, the people that want to see you fail. They're trying to get you down. They're trying to, because they're jealous, because they can't go out. They won't go after what they want. They look at you and they're going, here you are, putting your best foot forward, trying every day to make your dream come true. And what are they doing? They're not doing anything except complaining. That's all they're doing. Complain. So they're jealous that you're actually putting into action your dream. That's the only way it's going to happen. Because the people who, if Steve Jobs didn't try, and said, to hell with it, this is just a stupid idea. It's never going to, come about. But no, I mean, he worked night and day, and, he missed a lot out of I read his biographies and autobiographies and his books, even the one his daughter wrote. And this man worked night and day, to make his dream come alive. And it did come alive. In his lifetime, it did. So I want you to say that whatever you want right now, think about it. Don't tell me it's not possible. Don't tell me it's out of your reach, okay? The law of assumption says, assume that you already have it. Assume that you have it. Assume that I have 1 million subscribers. Assume that everyone buys my books, and my books are now a movie. Assume that it's already there. It's already done. Say it, and so be it. It will happen. This is a law of assumption. And I want you to say that too. I want you to say in your head, whatever it is you want, and you say, I can't do that, or no, that won't happen. I want you to assume that it already has happened, okay? Dream it, see it in your mind, because if you can't see it in your mind, you can't manifest it, all right? You can't fool the universe. You can't. You have to see it in your head. You have to see that. You have to see it. You have to taste it. You have to smell it. You have to breathe it. You have to see it. Really believe it, okay? And it will happen. That's the law of assumption. And I'll let you know, because I'm a work in progress right now. I think everyone's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress on my channel, trying hard every day. And I'm just going to believe. I'm not going to say I'm a loser anymore. I'm going to believe that I'm a success. I'm going to believe that I'm a likable person, that people like me, that people want to watch me, want to learn from me, want to read my books, want to hear about what happened in my life. I'm almost 60. I have a lot of years behind me, and I didn't become almost 60 without learning anything. I've learned quite a lot. So let's make this happen, and please comment in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if the law of assumption has worked for you. Let me think, even if you think it's bogus, or, you know, when you assume something, you make an ass out of you and me. Did you ever see the odd couple in the courtroom? Yeah, it was an episode, and they asked one of them a question. They go, well, I just assumed it was that way. And they go, well, when you assume something, because assume is ASSUME. ASS, ass, you, and then ME. When you assume something, you make an ass out of you and me. But it's okay. As long as you're respectful, you can disagree and, you know, tell me your opinions, your thoughts, because they matter. And I will always answer everyone back that comments. As long as you're respectful, it doesn't matter. You can say, I don't believe in the law of assumption. You can give me examples, whatever you want to do. You know, that's why variety is the spice of life. I like to hear not just what people think the same as me. I like to hear opposing thoughts, you know. I like to hear it all. So let me hear from you. All right, until next time, you take care. Bye-bye.